Those bangs you can hear, it's actually my neighbour burning off some bamboo. What I'm just doing here is removing any loose debris, any crud or skin flakes or dust that's actually in the crack. Right. These handle scales really are not very symmetrical. Like it's thin here, but it's fat there. And they don't match here either. And especially along the spine, it's very noticeable. It is really fat along here and thin on the left side. I'm not sure if they'll come out. Notice?
Okay, can't really see the colour in this light, but yeah, got a nice shine on it, so it makes it a lot more comfortable to hold. Now, I did a bit of research on this. I went online to actually get an image of what this looked like when it's brand new, and I found that there is actually a Facebook page with these knives, and curiosity got the better of me and I opened it, and I actually found multiple photos of these knives in the making, and one of them was this particular knife. Okay, see the patina right there, just in there. Okay, see the shape of it. So I've got a couple of loops. And also the name has a dot underneath the K. Right there, see that dot? STKR. There's a dot right underneath the middle of the K. Now, I know this particular photo belongs to the person who owns the page, but as this knife is actually in that photo, that's the only reason why I've copied it and using it here. But what I'm actually quite surprised about is the fact that even during a manufacturing stage, the handle scale here, you know, this is the fracture which I filled with a little bit of super glue, let it soak in, and then buffed it back. Even during the manufacturing stage and the first shaping of the handle scales, that is clearly visible. You cannot miss it. And I'm actually surprised that the knife was still sent out to a customer. Personally, I would have maybe offered it at a greatly reduced rate, or I would have just removed the scale and replace it with a new one, or I'd just keep it for myself. But I would not sell it at full price to a customer with that sort of crack on the handle scales. Fair enough, that may never fail. You know, 20 years from now, these handle scales may still be on this knife and it won't be an issue, but that's beyond the point. Visually, you know, the owner, whoever it may be, will have to explain. You know, someone grabs this, oh, have a look at my knife, you know, or can I have a look at your knife? And they, yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, that's a nasty crack, how did that happen? Oh, that was on there when I got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, oh, another thing. The lower area of the ricasso, which goes into part of the finger guard, that there was really sharp and hard on the fingers. The choil was minuscule, absolutely tiny. So that's why I did some work to open up the choil, and also where the ricasso meets the finger guard, I rounded off the edges. That way it's much easier on the hand. You can actually choke up right up onto the blade now without fear of basically creating a hot spot on your finger, because that's nice and smooth. Now, Darren, you did want a Scandi on this, a proper Scandi. I have to admit, I was going to do a Scandi grind, but I thought I still can, even though this is not a Scandi grind, I can still put a Scandi grind on it. But I thought a very, very gentle convex would be much more useful for you for this particular style of knife. So that's what we've got here. Post notes are not good for this. So this has got a very, very smooth convex on it, and it will be unbelievably easy to keep sharp. All you need is a piece of leather, a piece of wood, and some polishing compound. So basically a strop. Just touch this up every so often and you will maintain that edge. So this actually feels quite comfortable now. Previously it just did not feel right in my hand. The whole thing was just, that was unbelievably sharp, and every time, you know, I sort of did this sort of motion, turned it around or whatnot, that just stuck me in my fingers. And that choil being as small as it was, it just irritated me. So I doubled its size, and now it's a lot more useful. And the handle scales being polished up shows the true colour of the olive micarta. It's almost like lizard skin now. So the colour has come through much better and is smoother to the touch. Much smoother to the touch. It's a lot more comfortable. So there you have it, guys. Still surprised about that crack. Why you'd shipped it out to a customer like that is beyond me. Anyway, I'm sure there's a good explanation for it.